And rounding out the field, he is 5 times an IMCA national champion in the modifieds, 1 time in the stock cars. In a chassis he's building himself, your defending IMCA national champion from Beatrice, the 30, it's Graybo Jordan Grabowski.
How about that? 7 good cars here, ready to go. 8 fast laps. Here we go, your Putney Trucking IMCA topless modifieds. Here to help Janelle's journey here at US 30 Speedway. Time to go topless at Thursday Night Thunder. Here we go.
Pink out in the stands is green, and it is going to be Hofelman to the early lead as they come out of 1 and down into 2. It is going to be Nord Zingenbein in second. Battle is on for 3rd and 4th between Dylan Smith and a car that's not familiar to him. And, of course, that is going to be Chevy Hayden in Nate Thompson's car.
Lap 1 goes to Heffelman as Smith stays to the low side. He'll sidestep Hayden for 3rd. And now the former national champion, I believe your IMCA champ for 2009, going after Stormin Norman for position number 2. Off of 4 this time. Going to be a drag to the line. Smith will overtake him.
Dylan Smith started 5th. He is up 3 positions to 2nd, and he is now trying to track down the 15H of Heffelman. But I'll tell you right now, Jared Heffelman is on a Thursday night Thunder cruise as he leads another lap, 5 to go.
You'll love to see the anatomy of these IMCA modifieds. You don't usually get to see the top of these roll cages on these modifieds too often as you see them going to work right there. You see one of the air hoses that Heffelman has in the back of his helmet. Watch him as he storms on by. Really cool to see from these modifieds as Heffelman continues to show the way. 4 down, 4 remain.
Yeah, and if you can see it from our vantage point too, coming out of 4, you can see those hands in that wheel just working as they come out of 4. Such a very cool way to do this. It was cool when we did it at Eagle to start the year. It's just as cool right now, but check it out. From dead last 7th, now up to 3rd, here comes Graybo with 2.5 to go.
Grabowski, he was the winner of the Topless Nationals at Eagle to start the year. That was the first night on that new JGR chassis, and he walked out a winner. We'll see what Graybo can do here in this one as he continues to run in 3rd. White flag will be coming out the next time by from starter Caden Murray. And right now, Jared Heffelman continues to show the way, but Dylan Smith trying to do everything he can to close that gap. White flag out.
Don't forget, Graybo also the only winner in the modifieds at this season so far here at the US 30 Speedway. But right now, Dylan Smith, he's within 2 car lengths of Heffelman. He's going to try and bury it down there in the 3 and 4. Not quite going to get it done. Jared Heffelman's going to take heat race number 1. Dylan Smith 2nd. Jordan Grabowski in 3rd. Chevy Hayden in 4th. Rounding out your top 5, that is going to be the 4P of Dave Peterson.
Norm Zingenbein will finish out the order. Race fans, so give it up for him as he comes off at turn number 4, your winner of your first Putney Trucking IMCA topless modified heat race from right here in Columbus, the 15H, Jared Heffelman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, heat number 2 is equally as stacked with big modified names. You are absolutely going to love this second heat.
On the pole for heat race number 2, it'll be the driver out of Byron, Nebraska. That'll be the 3 of Trey Dunsing. And on his outside, making the switch over to the modified tonight from Humphrey, it's the 214, that is Kirk Westring.
Row number 2 to the inside from North Platte, Nebraska, that is the 12A of Aiden Stevens. And to his outside from Sioux City, Iowa, that is the Sioux City Slayer, Cody Thompson in the 25C.
3rd row back on the inside from Blair, Nebraska, and car number 6, it's RJ Ryan Jenkins. And on his outside, good to see him back in a modified tonight from Albion. It's the 98T of Tyler Iverson.
And rounding out the field, that is going to be the 16A from David State, Nebraska, Austin Svoboda. And ladies and gentlemen, tagging the tail end of the field, that is your Eagle Raceway Avid Realty 2-seater. Now, you know earlier they asked for 3 cancer survivors. Guess what? They each get a ride in the 2-seater.
Here we go. Meanwhile, we'll take it up to speed. We're green in heat race number 2. And Kirk Westring already in trouble. Westring got on the gas and slammed the wall on the front straightaway, and around he goes.
Well, whoever's in the 2-seater, they not only are getting a ride, but they also get to see what it looks like from the track perspective when someone spins out in front of you.
I hate to see that. The driver out of Humphrey, Nebraska, Kirk Westring, looks like he's got it back up and running, but he's going to have some sheet metal damage.
So, of course, he is the reason for the caution, so he'll tag the tail. That's going to move Cody Thompson and Tyler Iverson each up a row. So The Sioux City Slayer will now start outside row 1, and Tyler Iverson outside row number 2.
It looks like Westring knocked enough stuffing out of that car. He's going to take it trackside, and it's up right there. But Cody, good to have Cody Thompson back with us tonight. Of course, mainly been running a lot of open modified stuff and running the US MTS Tour for the majority of the season. Same goes for Jacob Hopscheid. Good to have both of them back here. Of course, Thompson, a former Sport Mod track champion here at Thursday Night Thunder. Here we go.
As the RPMs come up, the drivers are going to put the pedals through the firewall. We're back to green and almost 3 wide right off the bat as they pilot down into 1 and 2. 3-wheel motion for the 12A of Steffens, but it is going to be the 3 of Trey Dunsing as he is going to take the lead. Now here comes the Sioux City Slayer. Thompson's going to take over second. He's looking for the lead. We got a side-by-side battle for the lead on lap 1, Anthony.
Dunsing will have the first lap to himself as Thompson in hot pursuit of him. Meanwhile, Ryan Jenkins going to make it a 3-wide battle off of turn number 2, but only for a moment. Thompson able to pull ahead of the 2 young guns. Aiden Steffens and Ryan Jenkins continuing to slug it out for position number 3, but now Thompson going to try to take the scenic route on the outside. Hopefully there's something up there he can use.
Well, he's got that Harris chassis hooked, booked, and cooking. The thing is, though, Trey Dunsing, he's got his car hooked up on the lower line. Low versus high. Who is going to take the battle as we're going to have 5 to go. Thompson's at the corner, at the door. Side by side as he go through 1 and 2. He's going to pilot in a little bit lower than the Cush. Nope, it's going to be Dunsing holding them off again.
Dunsing, he had a good run last Friday night at the Beatrice Speedway. Meanwhile, Cody Thompson looking on the crossover move off of turn number 4. You've got a new leader, Cody Thompson, now in command here. Meanwhile, Tyler Iverson going to the inside of Aiden Steffens. That's for position number 4. Not going to have it there. We're going to have 3 laps remaining when we get back to the line.
Don't count out the man that just took 3rd place last lap. That, of course, is the 6 of Ryan Jenkins. Started 5th. He has worked his way up. Now he's trying to reel in Trey Dunsing as Cody Thompson starting to pull away ever so slightly. They're going to come down to see 2 laps to go this time by. Once again, it is Thompson, Dunsing, the 6 of Jenkins, followed by the 12A of Steffens, and rounding it out with the 98T of Tyler Iverson.
White flag will come out the next time by for the driver out of Sioux City, Iowa, your 2019 track champion here at the US 30 Speedway, Cody Thompson. Looking good up here as Caden Murray's white flag comes out as the field continues to enter closing formation. Thompson still with the lead, Dunsing losing ground on him. They'll take it into 3 for the final time. We'll put a few black squares on that white flag, make it a checker, and we'll give it to Cody Thompson. He'll win heat race number 2. Second at the line will be Trey Dunsing, then it's Ryan Jenkins, Aiden Steffens, Tyler Iverson, and Austin Swoboda to round out the field.
So I got to give a shout out.
Yeah.
We've got all these pink shirts in here, but I see a big group of yellow shirts as well.
Yeah.
And we got to give a big shout out to them because one of our big sponsors, Big Iron Auctions in the house. All these big yellow shirts down here right by the live or the silent auction tables. That's all the Big Iron guys. Hey, thanks for coming. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys supporting Thursday Night Thunder every Thursday night here at the US 30 Speedway.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the scoreboard. All the help on there.
Yes. Oh, Anthony, we just had 2 great modified heat races, and now it's time for the Class 2 Tough to Tame. Your IMCA Sunoco stock car is brought to you by Dennis Ward and Remax Realty.
2 heat races coming your way, and heat number 1 is going to look like this. We'll have the 77 of TJ Milky on pole. He'll have the Demon, Damon Richards, in the 68 to his outside on the front row.
How do you beat that? Well, let's see. Row number 2 from Beatrice, Nebraska, the 24R of Dylan Richards, and to his outside from Fremont, the 3T of Nate Thompson.
Kyle Wilkinson in the 52 and Cade Richards in the 1R. They will make up row number 3.
And Steve Shepard and Mike Murray rounding out the field. And unfortunately, it looks like Dylan Richards not making the call. So we're going to have a 7-pack, not an 8-pack.
Nonetheless, we go green right now, and it's going to be Damon Richards off the top shelf, or at least through the middle, I should say. He'll beat the Dominator, TJ Milky, into turn number 3 as your race leader.
Oh, not to
Murray.
interrupt. 71 JJ Mike Murray went up on the wall three different times going down the back stretch, and he's going to come to a stop in 3. Caution is going to come out.
Yeah, that wall can bite you when you least expect it. It's bitten a few people.
You know, at Marshalltown Wednesday night, it worked out for Hudson O'Neill and for Bobby Pierce.
Yeah.
Not so much for Mike Murray, unfortunately.
Say, Dan,
Guys,
what you got?
Yeah, we're sitting down here right in front behind the flag stand. Actually, one lady here enjoying a Ultra and wearing her pink shirt, Kylie Hyatt, joining us out at US 30. Kylie, it's good to have you back out at the racetrack supporting Janelle's journey.
Well, of course, we wouldn't want to miss this for anything. US 30 has done so much for our family. This is the only thing we could do to give back to them.
Well, it's the little things count. You know that better than anybody, ladies. So great to see you out at the racetrack, guys. Now that we got a caution out on the racetrack, make sure you head up. 50-50 tickets for sale. They're just standing here. They're not doing anything. This poor girl's yawning. $1 a ticket, 6 for $5. Find a tall person. $20 wingspan.
I was going to say, is Kurt renting his services out? Or?
I'm sure he would. I got to find him again, though. He's one of the tallest guys in the building, and I can't find him.
So real quick, I just got to say, of course, Kylie Hyatt, the wife of the hitman Shane Hyatt, who is recovering from his health problems. He is such a strong fighter, but I got to say, Kylie, you are just as strong, if not stronger, keeping the family together through all of this. You are an amazing, amazing person. You and Shane keep fighting. We love you guys.
Well, everyone keeps fighting the good fights against cancer and all kinds of medical issues. We'll get the fight on the track back up and going as Damon Richards will show us the race lead. Kyle Wilkinson looking to the inside of Cade Richards for position number 3. Richards trying to squeeze the bottom off from Wilkinson. And Kyle right there did not touch. That's how good these guys are. Richards will maintain third as they cross the line this time.
Youth and exuberance on the outside, age and treachery on the inside. And right now, youth and exuberance is actually hanging on to that third place spot. Cade the Kid Richards, not his rookie year, not a startup year, but still a young kid versus Wilkinson, who we all know has multiple years in this class. Right now, they are all chasing, though, Mr. Demon Decals himself, Damon Richards.
Let's say Kyle Wilkinson, I believe, coming off a win this past Saturday night over at the Off-Road Speedway. Finally got to see him make it to victory lane. Finished second in the points here at US 30 Speedway. Also did the same, I believe, over at Off-Road Speedway as well, as the two-seater makes its way back towards the infield. Another cancer survivor getting the ride of a lifetime here at US 30 Speedways. Meanwhile, Cade Richards on the backside of Milky. That's for second as they come off at turn number 4. It's still the Dominator. TJ Milky still showing that second spot. We'll have 2 to go the next time around.
I know I'm supposed to be watching the action on the track, but
yeah,
Bobby Lincoln in that wig is just distracting down there by the two-seater. I'm just going to say that outright. Right now, we got a battle going on for second. Milky on the low side has it. Cade Richards on the outside wants it. 2 to go as they're going to fire it back off into 1 and 2. Once again, Dylan Richards with the lead, as he has had most of the feature or the heat race already. It's going to be Milky able to get in front of Richards. Now here comes Wilkinson. Wilkinson to the inside of the 1R of Richards. Can't quite get it done. White flag is out, 1 to go.
Man, oh man, I'm hoping IMCA TV and Advantage Racing.tv are getting that pink afro that the boss is wearing tonight. And meanwhile, Damon Richards saying, hope you got a good look at my performance tonight. Damon Richards start on the outside of the front row, and he's going to take every lap for himself to win heat race number 1.
TJ Milky in second, Cade Richards third, Kyle Wilkinson in fourth. And the double X.
That's Steve Shepard. He switched from the 20 to 2 Roman numerals.
Ah, that explains why he's throwing the old announcer off.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Of course, that's, easy to do, but.
We give it up for him, race fans. He comes off at turn number 4, your winner from David City, Nebraska, car number 68, Damon Richards.
Second and final heat of your IMCA Sunoco stock cars, brought to you by Dennis Warden Remax Realty. It's going to look like this on the pole from Rising City, Nebraska. It's going to be the 17R of Dana Rasmussen, and to Dana's outside, coming to us from Albion, Nebraska, the 13J, Jacob Anson.
Second row on the inside. We gave him a chance to cheer earlier. Let's give him a chance tonight. From Columbus, it'll be the 83, the Lean Mean Green machine of Jeff Ware. And on his outside, making the move to the stock car division from Albion, it's the 3 of Ryan Feynman.
Row number 3 to the inside from Elkhorn, Nebraska. That's the 64 of John Brugman. And to his outside from Norfolk, that is the X of Justin Birchsinger.
Your 7th and final starter, your defending track champion here at Thursday Night Thunder. From Neely, it's the 5 of Cameron Wilkinson, tonight's flag bearer as well. Caution lights go out. Heat race number 2 for the class 2 tough to tame here at Janelle's Journey for Cancer Research. We are green at Columbus.
And we are 3 wide right off
yeah.
the bat going into 1 and 2. As you've got the 83 of Ware to the inside, 17R of Rasmussen in the middle, and to the outside, didn't quite catch the number, but now they're back down to 1 and 2 wide. That's going to be the 13J of Anson with the lead, and they are almost 3 wide for second, third, and fourth behind them. And here comes Wilkinson. Wilkinson now in that fourth. He's in that battle, 4-car battle for second through fourth.
Ryan Feynman right on the backside of Jeff Ware as they go into turn number 3. Ware goes low to defend. Meanwhile, Rasmussen, Feynman, and Wilkinson going to go top shelf dancing off of turn number 4. Nothing going to happen for those guys as Jeff Ware will maintain the second spot. Here comes Cameron Wilkinson, going to try to thread the needle, thinks better of it. He'll go to the low side saying maybe there's something down here we can use. 3 wide again on entry to 3. Here we go. Wilkinson, Feynman, and Rasmussen having it out at the line. Wilkinson gets the 2 for 1.
Oh, little Rubbins racing between the 3 of Feynman and the 17 of Rasmussen. No harm, no foul as they're going to drop into 4th and 5th respectively. Cameron Wilkinson started in 7th, now up to 3rd. He is up 4 positions as right now the 83 of Jeff Ware is knocking on the back door of your leader, Jacob Anson, in that 13J. Can't quite get it done on 1 and 2. They're going to fire it off back off down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Ware able to cut it down to about a car length and a half, but Anson strong as an ox off that high side.
Meanwhile, Justin Birchinger giving the Photogs a good couple of opportunities there to show the 3-wheeling. Unfortunately, he's not making much progress there. Birchinger continues to ride back in the 6th position, but hey, a few of the photographers out there are going to have some good shots here in the next couple of days. Meanwhile, white flag is out. Final trip around for Jacob Anson, already a winner on the season here at US 30 Speedway. Looking to add another one tonight, but Ware's got something to say about it.
I'm sure Garrett with IMCA TV social media is getting some great content off the action we got right now. Checkered flag's going to come out. Jacob Anson's going to hold on for the heat race win, followed by Ware, Wilkinson, the 3 of Brian Feynman, and coming home in that 5th spot, that's going to be the 17 of Dana Rasmussen.
So how about it, race fans? They'll come back around and give a salute to you.